Hey, welcome to another episode of Glen Yaps down in my studio, Screaming Mosquito Studio. I'm taking a break from doing the mixing on the album I'm doing with my friend Tony. I took a little break from it today. So I'm going back to doing some mixing on some of my original stuff. I'm doing a remix, or I should say a final mix on song I wrote years ago called Optical Illusions, which is basically a song I wrote about my issues with vertigo. I suffer from bad vertigo. Those who know me know I have bouts with it where there's days I can't even, um, you know, walk or ride a bike, and it's been a little less in the last few years, but for a time there it was really bad. Anyways, I wrote a song about it. So, anyways, with my material, I decided to do some good mixes on them. I'm on more modern gear, and I mean, some of the procedures I used when I was writing this song and some of my other ones, you can't keep redoing to keep them modern. I think that's a waste of time. Just write new songs. But this one needed some help. I never did do a good copy of the mix. I threw it online, even unmixed, and even listed it as demo version. Um, it's a very bizarre song. Number of tracks. I did all the instruments on it. There's piano, there's synthesizer, there's bass, drums, guitar, and vocals. Right now, the vocals are the last thing I'm working on, but right now I'm trying to just get a good blend of the instruments that are going on. There's a lot going on in my songs. I write really weird prog rock stuff, and it's not your normal everyday stuff. It's definitely weird. Um, but with anything, old recordings and how you did things back in the day come back to haunt you when you do it on new gear, and that's what I'm faced with. I got a little bit of an issue in the drums. It's not so much a phasing issue, but I had different mics back then as opposed to all the great stuff I got now. So, I mean, you can make a decent sounding product, but it's a nightmare to try and make it work. So, in this song, there's a couple of sounds that I'm getting off the snare drum that seem to be reacting in the mics, the overheads that I was using at the time. So, I'm trying to cure that little issue. Um, for the most part, it sounds good for what it is. So I'll give you a little bit of a taste of it. Like I say, there's a lot going on in my stuff. Um, and I always like to write songs in little pieces and then kind of blend them all together. So this one's definitely got a lot of different parts. Hopefully this camera holds up battery wise. And hopefully the volume doesn't distort. So, like I say, we're working on. I'm going to have all the instruments playing, just no vocals, but I'll give you a taste of it. This is already into the song. My songs are long, normally, so this one's like a minute 30 into the song. anyways, that's part of the song. I think the song is like 6 minutes plus. Um, yeah, I like writing 6 minutes, 7 minute songs. So what I'm doing is I'm redoing them all, mixing, get a better mix, and then I'm just going to shop around to indie filmmakers and see if they want to use the song partially or, in some of their movies. I mean, the stuff gets downloaded off the internet on my sites and stuff, and that's great. But it's good to find another way to shop it around. So that's my thing. And I've always wanted to do music soundtracks.